I've had the good fortune of claiming 80 motorcycles in my life that I've gotten to know and ride over different terrains, different environments, different countries. It's a privilege. And for me, every motorcycle has been a medium with which I could write my story. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to share that story with you as well. Well, this bike is part of that. This was my motorcycle about 4 years ago when I sold it to a young rider new to the ADV touring game. A client of mine turned friend purchased this bike from me about 3 years ago. He wanted to do a trip around Latin America and he's finally returned after 2.5 years circumnavigating, I guess, the entire continent of Southern America, including Mexico, touring with a surfboard on the side. Pretty incredible story he has to tell. I think a novel that this bike can write that Dostoevsky would be happy to read. I have the sincere privilege of being able to share that with you. He's going to be giving a talk about his experiences, about his route, about what he learned doing this. He was the only one that he saw the whole time with the surfboard, so it's a kind of unique way. And I believe he would describe himself first and foremost as a surfer and then as a rider. And I would like to invite you on 27th of April. This is a Saturday between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. We are going to be offering a live presentation at Superbike Powersports in Point Loma, as well as our YouTube page. So if you are not in California, you can follow it live and ask questions at the end with the Q&A. So come check us out. We've had a chance to actually meet a little bit of Gene, if you are a follower of this channel, from my review of the DR650 before it looked like this after 80,000 miles. And of my trip down south in Baja, 9 hours south of the border, my review of the Honda NC700X. Take a look at that. That's the trip I took to see him off, about 9 hours south of the border into Mexico, to say goodbye. From then on, he was alone. So join us, 27th of April, and I think it's going to be a very, very interesting conversation. And I look forward to the presentation, the photos, the questions as well. The story is amazing. I've had a privilege of hearing just snippets of it, but I look forward to seeing the details as well, because Gene is also an amateur photographer, videographer, and some of his stuff is really interesting. So I'm very keen on hearing the story. So join me, 27th of April. Quite a story to tell. Most of us talk the talk, but he is the one that actually walked it. So support him, and I hope to see you there. Come with questions. We can learn a lot from each other, so best part of this channel. Hope to see you there. Cheers.